Good morning, guys. I just wanted to touch base. So I'm missing homework for about half of you guys. I'm getting ready to put missings in. So all I needed for today was for you to look at these four graphs. I understand if you didn't get them, I emailed them also. Okay. I just needed to know how many solutions. Okay, that's it. All right. So we did number one together. All right, so I'm going to now give you a shortcut, some help on the calculator. Okay, so let's look at number two, and then we are going to move on to section 4.3. So looking at number two, I'm going to clear. So we have 2x squared plus 24x plus 74. You're going to hit the graph button. Okay, this graph has no solutions. Why does it have no solutions? Because it doesn't touch the x-axis, okay? It doesn't touch the x-axis at all, okay? Next thing, this is something that will be very helpful for you to get points. I want you to go here, second calc. So I'm going to do that, second calc. No. Oh, sorry, no. Second graph. Second graph. Sorry, still early. And look what appears. You have a table, all right? Here is your table. You can see how high these numbers are. So this actually is very helpful if you want to, some of you haven't finished that other IXL K5, I believe. This is very, very helpful. I am not going to have you graph this one because look how high the numbers are, okay? But I want you to look at number 3. All right, so I'm going to clear this one. So y equals clear. Let's put in this one. Negative x squared plus 2x. There is no c here. If you notice, a is negative, so this will be going upside down, and it does. And if you look, there is 2 solutions because it crosses the x-axis 2 times. And now let's go to second graph, and there's your table. And look at the points here. So I'm going to graph 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, and there's your intercepts right there, okay? Let's see, 3, negative 3, and let's see, negative 1, 3. I don't know if you noticed, but you can go up and down. You see how many points you can have? Okay, so guys, this should be very helpful. Just a couple of, the vertex is 1, 1. Axis of symmetry is 1. Okay, so there's your dotted line right there. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful to you. And like I said, if you have not finished that IXL, please do that because I have not graded it yet, but I do have a couple of low numbers. So if this helps you, go finish it. I will let you do that, okay? All right, so moving on to section 4.3. So I'm going to move this. Wow. Sorry about that. I'll give you a second to look at that one. Here's the table. All right, I'm going to get some paper to start doing 4-3. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move this. I am going to move this. All right, so we are going to do just part of section 4-3. Solve quadratics by factoring. Okay, so we have 2 parts to this section. The first part is remembering FOIL. That's kind of fun. And the second part is actually doing the greatest common factor, which is the big part of factoring. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is FOIL. Okay, so just a quick review. Quadratics. Standard form is what you've been looking at. Looks like this. And this is just an example. Okay, this is the quadratic. Remember, the x squared tells you it's a quadratic. It's going to be a parabola when graphed. You have A, B, and C. The quadratic's factored form is, with this equation right here, is going to look like this. Okay, so this equation is what we call the factored form. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to put in this equation in my calculator right now. Okay, so I have x squared minus 8x plus 12. Okay, I'm going to hit graph. So there's 2 solutions, 1, 2, okay, where, remember the solutions are x, so a couple of different things. It looks like it's at 2 and 6, but let's look at our table. When y is 0, x is 2, and 6. So if you see y is 0, x is 6. Isn't this so helpful, y'all? Whoop, skipped it. And 2. Okay, and that is what this is. 6 minus 6, 2 minus 2. Okay. So remember, we're solving by quadratics. Solving quadratics by factoring. Okay. So basically, we're trying to find the values of x. All right. Now, yesterday and this morning a little bit, we learned by graphing. Now we're going to learn by factoring. Okay. So to do that, I need to review FOIL. Okay. I'm going to finish this in class on Monday. Tomorrow, just on a side note, you have an IXL due and you also have an open note quiz. So I will tell you what that's on shortly. So a quick review on FOIL. You've had it in Algebra 1, but I am going to go over it again. It's kind of fun. I've posted a funny video on LMS, just to refresh your memory. F stands for first, O stands for outer, I stands for inner, and L stands for last. Okay, I love this stuff. I think it's fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that x minus 6, x minus 2. This is called a binomial, bi meaning 2, 1, 2. So we're going to look at the terms, first term, outer term, inner term, and last. Okay, now I'm going to get some different colors, so hold on one second. Okay, so we have the first terms, which is x, and you multiply. You have x squared. All right, outer is x and negative 2. So that gives you negative 2x. Inner is negative 6 and x, which is negative 6x. These two will combine. And then last are the last terms in each, which are, what have I not used? Purple. Okay. Negative 6 and negative 2. So when you multiply negative 6 and negative 2, you get positive 12. Okay. Just quickly go over that again. We're looking at the binomials. First, x and x, outer, x negative 2, inner, negative 6 and x, and last, negative 6, negative 2. And you always combine these middle terms. This will become habit. X squared minus 8x plus 12. So that is what we started with. That was our equation, if you remember, right there. Okay, and that is FOIL. Okay, let's do one more, and I'm just going to make it up. Okay, so if you know, I'm gonna write this down. Standard form. This is factored form. The solutions here are 6 and 2. Okay, so let's do one more example. I'm going to move my paper up. So one way this can be asked, a question, is if my pen is not working. Let me change it to green. Sorry about that. If you know the solutions are 4 and negative 3, write an equation in standard form. So what that means is x minus 4, x plus 3. You're setting it equal to 0. Okay, so now we're going to use FOIL. We're going to say x times x is x squared. Outer, x times 3 is positive 3x. Inner, negative 4 times x is negative 4x. And last is negative 4, negative 3 is minus 12. So you combine these two, you get x squared minus x minus 12. Watch this right here, and here it goes. Okay? I made that a little hard on purpose, okay? Your homework is simply the IXL, Algebra 2. I believe it, hold on, let me check. Z8, I'm only asking for 70%, okay? That will be due tomorrow. You also have an open note quiz tomorrow. You will get a link. Okay, so just look for that. Nothing too serious. What is going to be on it? I'm going to ask you questions like, what's the vertex? What is the axis of symmetry? Let's see how many solutions a graph has. That's pretty easy. Remember vertex. Axis of symmetry is x equals negative b. Oh, I just need to throw that one away. Wow. X equals negative b over 2a. Here's the x part of vertex, and you just plug it back in. I'm going to make it easy. 10 questions probably, and open notes, all the above. And you'll get a link. I'm going to actually test it out with somebody today. I do ask that Monday when you come to school, you're going to be ready and you're going to have everything turned in, okay? We need to move on with factoring, but y'all are doing great. I really need the homework turned in today, so just stay in touch and email me if you have questions. Y'all have done excellent with that. All right, I miss you guys, and I will hopefully see you Monday.